right? So I give you example because we have a surgeon, Dr. Chandramoli is a heart surgeon. So I give the example similar to that.
Yes.
So remove the heart block, patient has no role to play. Then doctor will prescribe some lifestyle changes. The lifestyle changes I tell people is that Shravana, Mana, Nidhyas you do, service you do. This is only lifestyle change. Keep yourself in a good activity. You don't do anything for Gnana, Mukti.
Okay.
If you are doing something for Mukti, then you are going to Siksha Guru, not the Deeksha Guru. Or you might have come to Deeksha Guru, but you are not getting it. That means still you are in the Deeksha Guru, Siksha Guru level.
Okay.
Understood? Okay, let us come to.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Sir, once again, Guruji, Diksha, what I've been able to understand, what you said is that Diksha is beyond the horizon, Kshitij ke us par. That is what you're saying.
D means intellect. D means intellect. D, that's actually Deeksha, or if it is making Deeksha.
Yes.
Deeksha.
Intellect beyond the horizon.
Beyond the intellectual horizon.
Beyond the intellectual horizon. Okay.
Right? So how do you do that? The Deeksha Guru will ask some questions which will make the intellect understand. Intellect becomes silent. That's the typical approach of Ramana Maharshi. Who am I inquiry? Only thing is Ramana Maharshi doesn't do who am I inquiry in a very thorough manner. He'll give some guidelines.
Yes.
Whereas there are very few people who are able to do self-inquiry in a very thorough way that intellect becomes silent straight away. They are called Deeksha Gurus. Yes. For that, two requirements are there. First, he should be Gnani. Second, he should be knowing how to do that inquiry. It's like a surgeon. If you do half do, it will not work. A half surgeon will not work. Half surgery will not work. It has to be thorough. Half surgery will spoil the health of the patient. Are we clear?
Absolutely clear, sir. Absolutely clear.
So Chandramouli, we'll come back to your question now. Okay.
Quickly, the continuation of the same topic. I guess in some of the Nisargadatta Maharaj's question and answer, he keeps referring to grace of Guru and the earnestness and dedication of the disciple. So correct. Here, that means earnestness and dedication refers to, in this context, like questioning, who am I, whenever that crops up.
Mm-hmm. So, the world is a Maya bazaar. For every problem, there is a solution. So you say, I have stress. Then you go to somebody will give some medicine, somebody will give some treatment, right? Every symptom, there is a symptomatic treatment. Okay? So let us say many times people will say, I'm stressed. They'll go to Yoga Guru. They'll give some breathing practice. For every problem, symptomatic, there's a symptomatic solution. The symptomatic solution is going to be Siksha Guru. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is it easy? Is it possible to identify Siksha Guru? You can always identify a Siksha Guru because he has certain qualification. So I have a stress problem. So then you'll go to a psychologist because psychologist has a qualification, correct? Then you have what you call as health issues. Then you go to a general practitioner or you go to yoga. All of them have a qualification. So can you identify a guru? Yes or no?
It's difficult.
No, you can, no? Because you're trying to identify for a disease, you're going to a right person. Whatever right person you think. I'm not speaking of a Gnani Guru. I'm speaking of a Acharya or Siksha Guru.
Okay.
Say Siksha Guru has a, for example, you said Deeksha. So I'm sure that when you take Deeksha has certain dress code, the way he dress wears, or way he talks, or a lifestyle, or something is there. That's why you take Deeksha. So you are able to identify a Guru whom you think can help you. Are we clear?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
So that's where up to that point is called Siksha Guru, where you can identify Guru. But you will not be able to identify Gnani Guru, because Gnani has no symptoms, no qualifications, external qualifications, no marks. So no external dress code or no external symptoms are available for Gnani Guru, a realized person. How will you identify such a realized person? Tell me. Is the question clear?
Yes.
You can identify Acharya. You can identify Shiksha Guru. You can identify doctor. But Gnani you cannot identify. Because Gnani has no external symptoms, external characteristics. He may show something, that's a different thing. But a Gnani, real Gnani, because he doesn't have internal characteristic, he doesn't have external characteristic also. It's very, very difficult or impossible to identify Gnani. Is that clear to you?
Mm-hmm.
A Sadguru or a Gnani, you cannot find. Is the principle clear to you? You can find a teacher, you can find a doctor, you can find a lawyer, you can find an Acharya, you can find a Yoga Guru, you can go find a Shiksha Guru, you can find a Guru who will give mantra. But a real enlightened master or a Gnani who doesn't show up, who doesn't have external characteristics, you can't find. Is that simple? Understood? And unless you go to an enlightened master, your disease will not come to an end. Is that clear to you? Right? Unless you go to a surgeon, the disease is not over. It's like equivalent of saying that. So the problem is you can find a surgeon because surgeon is a name and fame. How do you find a Gnani? How do you find an enlightened master? Is a bigger challenge for us. It's like a primary school kid asking, how do I know somebody is a PhD? How do you get the answer? Give the answer to that. So the principle of life is you cannot find Sadguru. Sadguru will find you. Is that understanding clear? It is not that Sadguru will find you means, oh, they'll call up your phone number and come here. No. A point, the Prakriti or nature will arrange meeting of your Sadguru. You can't find. The meeting happens because of maybe some connections. The nature will make sure that you meet your Sadguru at a given point of time. It is not because of your effort you found Sadguru. Because the grace, because your karma and the grace work together to help you to find a Sadguru at that point of time. Am I making sense? Chandramoli?
Yes.
But meeting of Sadguru will not happen until you have done effort with the previous effort, sadhana you have done. Your earnestness and sadhana you have to do before you can meet Sadguru. You should have gone to some gurus, you would have taken some shiksha, you have done something, you have done whatever is possible, everything possible you have done. As a hopeless case, you will come to surgeon. As a hopeless case, you have come to whatever is possible you have done. Your effort is done. Then, if your karma has matured, sincere effort you have done so far. Your karma has matured and grace is there, then you will meet a Sadguru at that point of time. Meeting of Sadguru is not a new spiritual journey, new practice. It is the end of your practice. Then you have met a Sadguru. Meeting a Sadguru is not the beginning of your spiritual journey. Meeting a Sadguru is the end of your spiritual journey. If it has happened, that means you have met a Sadguru. So to meet Sadguru, a grace is required and your karma has to be required. You should have done a lot of effort, meeting of various gurus, masters, you have explored everything, and your karma and grace will take you Sadguru. meeting a Sadguru is end of your journey, because Deeksha, it's going beyond the intellect at that point. So how does it happen? By yourself you can't do it, because you can't recognize. Correct? The Guru has to appear in your life. That means some circumstance in life will take you to the master. The master will appear in your life when you are ready, meaning of that. It will not happen if you have not done your effort, if you have not done your sadhana, you will never meet the master. If you have done your sadhana, you have come to a conclusion, this is not taking me far, I have come to my dead end. Then you'll meet that master. You may meet that master. So that's why Shankaracharya says, to get a human birth is very difficult. In human birth, it's very difficult to have a desire for liberation. Even if you have desire for liberation, it's very difficult to meet a what you call as Mahatma, one who has realized the self. All this happened because of grace and good karma. That's what he says. So, is your question answered?
Yes.
Any clarification required? I go to question. What Nisargadatta Maharaj said, what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then is that earnestness required to, I know that's a major event that happens when you meet Guru, but whatever that maturity or whatever that is, there's some stages which are there afterwards, that also requires earnestness and dedication from the disciple point.
So, this earnest and dedication, everything has prepared you with Siksha Guru.
I see.
Please understand, to meet a Diksha Guru, it's like go to a PhD, you have completed primary, middle school, high school, and college. Okay, then you will get admission to PhD. When you have come to Diksha Guru, you have come there because of your earnestness. You have completed primary school, middle school, high school, and college, and you have come there. You have shown your earnestness there. You have done your dedication there. When you come to Diksha Guru, when I said you have no role to play, then what is the earnestness and what is the dedication?
Correct.
Huh?
I just practicing preventive measures prescribed.
That's all. The earnestness and dedication comes in the yoga path.
Yeah.
In the Siksha path. So a Gnani Guru will do self-enquiry and he teaches you Tattvamasi in a self-enquiry way. Beyond that, there's nothing for you to do. You have to just make sure lifestyle is in tune with it, so that you don't relapse in the disease. So does it make sense?
Yes.
Anybody has a question? Dr. Vipin, Shravan, or anybody? So anybody on Zoom has a question?
Guruji, when you mentioned about earnestness, as our panelists just asked, earnestness and dedication, does it actually have got something to do with total surrender again, or total longing or craving or yearning?
Okay, so I'll come to that, right? So your question is about surrender and earnest and dedication related to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
so Dr. Chandramouli, it must be getting late for you. Should we stop at this point?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, it's very helpful.
Are you okay? You're in a fresh mood to listen to my bombardments?
No, I'm good, Guruji. Thank you. No, I'm good. Tomorrow is Sunday, no problem.
Okay. So let me take up the question of surrender.